Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now, the news for July 28, 2021. Recently, both the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and Orange County, Florida Mayor Jerry Demings recommended masks be worn indoors by all individuals, regardless of vaccination status. As such, both Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort are likely to amend their face mask policies very soon. Currently, both resorts only require unvaccinated individuals to wear masks indoors. They don't police that in any way. But Mayor Jerry Demings spoke today in a press conference after declaring a local state of emergency. He urged businesses, including Disney and Universal by name, to institute policies that would require all guests and employees to wear face masks indoors. Demings expects all local theme parks, quote, to follow the CDC recommended guidelines. At this time, neither Disney and Universal, neither one of them, have announced any changes to their safety policies, but by the time you're getting this show, it is likely someone will say something. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Obviously, keep checking WDWNT.com for the latest. The Walt Disney Company will be relocating about 2,000 jobs from California to a new campus in Lake Nona. These include Walt Disney Imagineers, leaving some wondering what would happen to the main Imagineering building at 1401 Flower Street in California. New York Times reporter Brooke Barnes confirmed via Twitter that the building will remain open, as some Imagineers would still call that home. More restaurants are reopening at Walt Disney World Resort the next few weeks. Yachtsman Steakhouse at Disney's Yacht Club Resort, Toledo Tapas Steak and Seafood at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Both of those will open on August 5th, 2021, with bookings available on July 29th. Also reopening on August 5th is Columbia Harbor House at the Magic Kingdom. And then over at Animal Kingdom, Pizza Safari will be back on August 2nd. Disney has released menus for Yachtsman, Toledo, and Pizza Safari ahead of their reopenings. You can check them out on our website. Though no timeline has been announced, Splash Mountain will soon be rethemed to The Princess and the Frog, due to the attraction's history with the film Song of the South. As such, the film song Zippity Doo Dah is also being removed from several areas of the Walt Disney World Resort and is gone from most places at Disneyland at this point. It's now gone from the Let the Magic Begin welcome show at Magic Kingdom. The instrumental version of Zippity Doo Dah previously played as the characters entered the stage, or in this case, post-COVID, as guests would enter the park officially at rope drop. You can watch our video of Let the Magic Begin here on our YouTube channel, both the previous version and the new version without Zippity Doo Dah. The well-known scene of drumming tribal natives has been removed from the Jungle Cruise attraction at the Magic Kingdom. The hut remains, but the inhabitants have mysteriously vanished. Well, it's not so mysterious. We know why. Just the day before, the area in the attraction previously held 3 figures beating tribal drums in a ritual scene. The other most recent changes to the cruise included an updated attraction sign and reach as far as the Adventureland sign on the bridge to the land. Check out a video of the finished attraction at Disneyland to get an idea exactly what's coming to Walt Disney World, but the Walt Disney World version is still not finished. If your pet is a fan of ghostly spirits, then this new haunted, I don't know whose pet is, this new Haunted Mansion pet bowl, your pet doesn't even know what the Haunted Mansion is, let's be honest. But if you care about your pet drinking out of a Haunted Mansion pet bowl, it is available for purely your enjoyment and not really the enjoyment of your animal. The singing bus from the attraction's graveyard are on one side. The inside of the bowl says, "Feed me, foolish mortals," which is probably what your dog is actually thinking. The bowl is dishwasher and microwave safe because you know everyone's microwaving dog food. The bowl retails for $22.99. I'll stop now. Harmonious will debut at Epcot on October 1st for the world's most magical celebration. With just over 2 months to go before the premiere, Disney has revealed new details about the nighttime spectacular, alongside a behind-the-scenes video which gives us our first video look at several segments of the show. Here's the description Disney has provided of Harmonious. It illustrates our shared humanity, bringing to life the vision of Epcot through a celebration of our world and its promise. Over the years, cultures from around the world have provided inspiration for Disney films and music. In Harmonious, a global community of musical artists has come together and reinterpreted those familiar stories and songs in their own voice, honoring their representative cultures. Collectively, they contribute to a unique experience that can only happen at Epcot, a place where the impossible becomes possible through the power of human imagination and the magic of Disney. The show moves through 3 distinct chapters. There's Gather, Celebrate, and Unite. inviting us to gather on the shores of World Showcase Lagoon, celebrate the countries and cultures of the world, and ultimately unite to create a bright tomorrow. Harmonious begins with a sunrise, and as the world awakens around us, we set out on a journey that takes us across the globe. It's a dazzling and diverse feast for the eyes and ears, from the South Pacific home of Moana and a Middle Eastern interpretation of Aladdin, to the Jungle Book in India and China's legend of Mulan, as well the European nations that inspired Brave and the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and so much more. You can watch this full video on our site. To me, this sounds okay, right? This is sort of a blending. It's a little bit of Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, and a little bit of Happily Ever After. And maybe together that works for Epcot. We're gonna remain cautiously optimistic, but of course the ugly barges will sit on the lagoon either way. So the show better be good. If I've got to stare at these things on the lagoon, this show had better be the greatest thing I've ever seen. The Disney Fab 50 collection of character statues just got way more fashionable with the announcement of its latest edition, The Incredibles Edna Mode. Celebrating 50 years of Walt Disney World with Edna Mode. The latest statue was announced on the Pixar Studios Instagram page, noting that the statue will be located at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Nothing can stop us now. You'll be singing all the time with the new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway phone case and pin, now available at the studios. The case features Pluto, Minnie, and Mickey having a picnic and is $29.99. On the pin, Minnie and Mickey drive through the park, and the car moves up and down. It's the poster for the perfect picnic short. Pin is $12.99. We found these at the merchandise kiosk at the exit of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is called Great Movie Finds, by the way, in case you didn't know the name of it. It's also the home of Chubby the merchandise bird. We love Chubby. Guests looking to secure a dining reservation at the California Grill will need to do so before October 2nd. A message on the page on the website for the California Grill indicates that it'll be unavailable after October 2nd. No other information was provided other than it is for the 50th anniversary celebration of Walt Disney World, which of course begins on October 1st. Of course, the California Grill space is 50 years old itself, originally operating as the Top of the World. We recently stopped by Old Key West Resort and found a ton of new merchandise. The new items include drink koozies, glass steins, and a t-shirt featuring the Gurgling Suitcase logo. That's one of our favorite bars on property. Home of the Turtle Crawl. Plus corksicle tumblers, Tervis tumblers, drawstring shorts, crop top shirts, half-zip sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, polos, and button-up shirts with the Old Key West Resort logo. Some of them are even Tommy Bahama. This is the first time we've seen Tommy Bahama Resort logo merchandise. Pretty cool. See the photos and pricing of all items at WDWNT.com. After the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently changed their recommendation to include masking indoors, even for the fully vaccinated, the state of California has followed suit, according to the LA Times. The Delta variant has caused a sharp increase in hospitalizations and case rates across the state. We are recommending masking in indoor public places to slow the spread while we continue efforts to get more Californians vaccinated, said Dr. Tomas Aragon, director of the California Department of Public Health and state public health officer. Universal Studios Hollywood had already begun requiring all guests to wear masks indoors as of July 18th in accordance with Los Angeles County. At this time, Disneyland has not changed their current policy, which requires unvaccinated guests to wear masks indoors. Of course, they don't verify that, though. Similar story to here in Florida, but it is a statewide thing that's happening in California. Here you leave today and enter a world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. For generations, Disneyland guests have walked beneath a plaque bearing those words, and now a small version of the plaque adorns a baseball cap. Found the cap at the Wilderness Wear and Gear in Disney California Adventure for $27.99. Although the Haunted Mansion has never received the same level of cult fandom or merchandise love in Japan as it has here in the United States, it seems that OLC is ready to make up for that a bit in the latest installment of mystery box figure sets. In this box set, the graveyard caretaker and his terrified pup make up one figure, while the original attic bride, which is still in the Tokyo version, no longer here in Florida, gets her own as well. As part of this set is also a miniature stretching room gargoyle, the griffin from the Tokyo exterior, it's only in Tokyo, the iconic sign, and a mystery item that we think could be Master Gracie's portrait from the opening of the attraction. The figure set goes on sale September 14th at stores across Tokyo Disneyland, as well at Bon Voyage at the Tokyo Disney Resort app. They'll be 900 yen each or 5,400 yen for the set. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer. the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, dining, and more. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today here on YouTube for more great content. Click the bell for notifications, and be sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss the show. Or Timekeeping, which had its latest episode released on Tuesday, featuring 1994 at the Walt Disney World Resort. Make sure you watch that. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Unplanned Downtime channel at unplanneddowntime.com. We have a brand new live episode of WDW News Tonight coming your way Thursday night at 9 p.m., including Disney Deathmatch. We're going to be sharing Disney Cruise Line tips. We have our first ever live feed from inside guest relations at the Magic Kingdom, wink, and so much more coming your way this week. Again, that's at unplanneddowntime.com, the only comedy variety show for Disney Parks fans. WDW News Tonight. Make sure you catch it. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, for the rest of your today, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Welcome to Unplanned Downtime, the YouTube channel for all your favorites, including Cosmic Read Live, discussions and Imagineering attractions, Deep in the Plus, reviewing the catalog on Disney Plus, Ink and Paint, celebrating female voices in the Disney fandom, WDW News Tonight, a late-night comedy show with sketches and characters, Boxed In, opening mystery packages and viewer mail, Picky Eaters, trying to eat our way across Disney restaurants, WDWNT the RPG, a tabletop adventure set in Tokyo Disney Sea, and more of your favorites. Subscribe now at unplanneddowntime.com. Remember, it's not an accident, it's unplanned downtime.